Hi Paul, so happy to have you with us today.
Hi Lindy, good to be here.
Now Paul, you've had over 30 years of experience. That's a wealth of experience.
Yes, in teaching and in practice of architecture as well.
So we'd like to tap something from you today. Tell us about the issues facing modern Asian architecture.
I think the problems facing Asian architecture are very, very similar to those facing architecture elsewhere in the world, but on a much bigger scale. And I think the key issue is really the city and the development of the city, and the fact that our cities are growing and growing at greater speed than has ever happened before in history. And I think that's a big issue, and architecture has to respond.
Now, you told me earlier that you think that cities are one of the best creations. It's where hopes and dreams happen. It's where great creations take place. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I think the city is one of the great inventions of human society. Innovation, cities enable innovation. They bring people together. They allow ideas to be tested and to change. They allow us to have not only a social life but also an intellectual life, and to get a much greater return for the number of people than we would in any other mechanism. So I think cities and the public space of cities are very, very important.
Now, when you say public spaces, are you referring to just parks?
I think fundamentally the street is important. If you think about cities through history, the street has been it isn't just the artery for traffic, it's also the place of all commercial activity, it's a place of interchange and discourse. The parks are there for different sorts of reflective dialogue and discussion. But I think we need different types of public space. But I think the key thing is those spaces have to be truly public. They can't be controlled by the private interests that surround them.
Thank you so much for all this valuable information. It was very nice talking to you.
Absolute pleasure, Lindy. Thank you.